I see what you chaps and chapettes, Game Chap and Bertie here. Yes, fellows, and I dare say we are discussing here some rather concerning and distressing Nintendo news, which has certainly had their top brass worrying. Are we not, old boy?
We most certainly are, old chap. Yes, indeed. You see, Nintendo posted a loss of 23.2 billion yen, or $227 million. That's 1,000 Bentley Continental GTs, by the way.
Thank you for the comparison.
Yes,
fellows, indeed, Nintendo are once again in the red this year, with their latest financial report being $250 million in shortfall.
Most certainly.
Now, recently in Time magazine, there was an article that rightly asked the question, can Nintendo save the Wii U?
Now, that's an important question, because, of course, the loss is largely down to the Wii U's flop so far.
Ah, that's right.
Most certainly, a very good console, no doubt, but didn't sell what they were hoping for.
That's right, fellows. You see, people have just not bought into this gamepad gimmick. They didn't sell enough units before the big guns arrived from Sony and Microsoft, and the new titles are coming far too late and too few, it seems.
Now, that's not to say that it isn't a very good platform, but nevertheless, they've run into some problems.
Yes, that's right, with, of course, original titles like the wonderful 101 selling only 50,000 copies. So indeed, there seems to be a severe lack of these consoles in the marketplace right now.
Most certainly. But is there hope on the horizon?
Ah.
Well, Nintendo think there is, because as their president referred to, they have two big pillars coming up, which are, of course, Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros.
That's right, they're of course both flagship titles for Nintendo. They've got online play, of course, and the latest features, and they are generating lots of hype on the internet.
Most certainly, and of course, as you said, with very much multiplayer focus and the online element too, they're going to be hoping that these titles really help to bolster the old sales.
Ah, of course, but the question for you is, will this be enough to get people buying Wii U consoles and games again, and ultimately, will it bring Nintendo's profits back into the black?
Well, it's a very good question, yes indeed. Now you can see they've worked very, very hard on these titles, and they look to be very good games, so there's a good chance that this could really help.
We'll have to wait and see, but I dare say Nintendo have done this before with the 3DS and more, and I think they can do it again, you know.
Well, most certainly, but of course they have a lot of funds in reserve, so they're not going to be going bankrupt anytime soon.
That's right, old chap, so there you go, fellows. Nintendo in a spot of trouble, but I dare say there is hope on the way.
Most certainly, because when I begin to play my Mario Kart, it's all going to get very better very quick.
Yes, I'm sure. Join us soon for more Nintendo news, I say, fellows. We look forward to seeing you then. Until then...